Iran spent Operation Sindoor presenting itself as a peacemaker. Its foreign minister Araqchi flew to Islamabad and Delhi, urging restraint between two nuclear-armed neighbours. 15 months later, Pakistan is telling a very different story. Foreign Minister Ishaq now claims Tehran gave Islamabad strong support during the May 2025 confrontation with India. He even says Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif travelled to Iran afterwards partly to say thank you. Tehran has not confirmed what this supposed support involved. But the timing is explosive. Iran is now reportedly being quoted by Pakistan, Saudi Arabia and Turkey for their new Mecca Defence Pact. The question is, why is Pakistan cooking up this story now? What was Iran's stand on Pahalgam terror attack and Operation Sindoor? And why is this claim surfacing right when talks of Iran joining a Pakistan-linked defence pact is heating up? Let's start with what Pakistani Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar actually said. In a written reply to Pakistan's National Assembly, Dar stated that Iran gave Pakistan strong diplomatic and political support during the May 2025 conflict with India and again during Iran's own 12-day war with Israel in June. He said the relationship has remarkably improved over the past 2 years. But there's a catch. Dar's reply gave no details of any actual military, intelligence or diplomatic assistance Iran allegedly provided. Just the claim, with nothing behind it. Now compare that to Iran's real documented position. When India launched Operation Sindoor on May 7th last year following the Pahalgam terror attack that killed 26 civilians, Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araqchi flew to Islamabad first, then to Delhi. In Pakistan, he said Tehran was seeking de-escalation and urging all parties to exercise restraint. In India, he repeated the exact same message, calling on both nations to prevent an escalation of tension. He also said Iran denounces all forms of terrorism while responding to queries on the Pahalgam attack. This isn't the first time Dar has adjusted the record after the fact. Months after the conflict, Dar admitted on television that India had struck two major Pakistani air bases, Noor Khan in Rawalpindi and Shorkot in Punjab, a fact Pakistan initially downplayed. He also confirmed Pakistan sought a ceasefire through Saudi and American channels after those strikes, directly contradicting Islamabad's public narrative at the time that it had gained the upper hand. Now, this new claim about Iran fits the same pattern. Statements made well after the fact aimed less at accuracy and more at building Pakistan's preferred story. Timing is everything here. This claim surfaces as reports emerge that Iran may be invited to join the so-called Mecca Pact, a mutual defence agreement between Saudi Arabia, Turkey and Pakistan, often described as a quote-unquote Islamic NATO. If Iran is genuinely being considered for that pact, then Pakistan has every incentive to publicly frame Tehran as a proven, reliable ally who backed Pakistan when it mattered most. Whether that framing is accurate or not becomes secondary to the diplomatic signal Islamabad wants to send. For India, this matters beyond just correcting the record. India's own diplomatic position during Operation Sindoor was strong. External Affairs Minister Jaishankar told Parliament that out of 193 UN member states, only 3 besides Pakistan opposed India's position. Iran was not one of Pakistan's backers. If anything, Tehran maintained warm, balanced engagement with both India and Pakistan throughout the crisis. Pakistan's attempt to recast that neutral mediation as active support is a small but telling data point, showing how Islamabad manages its narrative both domestically and regionally, especially as it courts a broader coalition of Muslim-majority nations. Step back, and the real story isn't about Iran at all. It's about how Pakistan constructs its diplomatic narrative after every crisis. First downplaying Indian strikes, then quietly admitting them, and now retrofitting a neutral country's careful diplomacy into a loyalty story. As Pakistan positions itself for a larger regional security bloc involving Iran, expect more of these claims. Statements designed to build a coalition on paper, whether or not the facts on the ground actually support them. For India, the lesson is simple. Watch what countries actually do during a crisis, not what gets claimed about them a year later in someone else's parliament.
A nuclear weapon.
The old rules are breaking. Alliances are shifting.
Apologise again to the victims of the paedophile Jeffrey Epstein.
Wars are redrawing maps. Oil routes can shake economies overnight. One election in America can impact markets in Mumbai.
No tax on tips.
One move by China can alter the balance in Asia. One conflict in West Asia can hit every Indian household. This is no longer a distant story. This is our story. Your story. Because for the first time in decades, India is not watching from the sidelines. India is rising. India is negotiating. India is balancing rivals. India is building military strength. India is shaping trade routes. India is becoming central to the new global order. And yet, most global news is still told through someone else's lens. Washington's lens, Beijing's lens, London's lens. But where is India's lens? Where is the platform that explains the world from our perspective? Welcome to India's Axis, a new destination for geopolitics, strategy and power seen through India's eyes. From Neighborhood Watch to the biggest global stories that matter to you. Why tensions in the Taiwan Strait matter to India. How one move by China can affect India's security. What turmoil in Pakistan means for regional stability. How Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and Bhutan shape India's neighborhood. Why oil choke points can hit your wallet. How wars abroad can reshape India's security. This is not noise. This is not shouting. This is not recycled headlines. This is sharp, intelligent storytelling. Daily explainers, war room analysis, strategic conversations. Because news is everywhere, but perspective is rare. And in the age of confusion, clarity is power. Axis is for the audience that wants more than headlines. The axis of global power is shifting. India is at the center of that shift. It's time the world was explained accordingly. To understand the world through India's strategic lens. Subscribe now.